Like you're like the good, clean, fun version of music hardcore podcast.
Welcome back to Hardcore Hotline. If you're new here, that's your own fault. Today, we are joined by some little orphan Victorian kids that decided to form a band, found guilty. Here they are. They're all here. How are you?
We're doing really good. Doing really good.
Really good. Okay. That's it. It sounds like you guys are really good. It sounds like you maybe got a little bit of red dye 40 in your diet today, but that's fine. We'll go from there. So, the one thing that I do want to note for our viewers is that you actually asked if you could be on here. Why do you dislike yourselves so much?
Well, I actually saw your interview with the Tarnished, and I really liked the way that Victor
I don't know who
reacted.
that is.
Well, so they're in their mid 30s, it's not funny. They're well known here.
And we interviewed them.
Yeah, forget that. We wanted to be on here because exposure.
Yeah. Of course.
Well then, ooh, you came to the right place because everyone knows once you go on Hardcore Hotline, the trajectory just goes all the way up. It never comes back down. You won't lose any followers at all. So what a good choice that you've made today. Or do you always make good choices like this?
No. I would say never.
Okay.
Probably our first.
Yeah, it seems, just okay. Yeah, looking at the group of you, it seems like good choices aren't made very often. So, can you tell our so many viewers a little bit about this little ragtag band of yours that you put together?
Jire, do you want to
start? Just doing the library, dog.
Neither do we.
Man, spit it out. We don't even know what we're doing. We're playing. But I guess we're
Tell her how we formed.
How we formed? My fault.
Yeah.
How did we form?
Sure.
So we were all working at a grocery store.
And a dragon came out of nowhere.
And it told us to make a band in our sleep.
Yeah.
That's not how I remember it.
That's exactly how it goes. Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then you had Dobby the house elf.
There seems to be a differing story. The lore of how you formed seems to be so different depending on who you speak to. But from what we can understand, it came from working at a grocery store. And as we know, all good bands start from the working class.
It led to some pretty great things, and we kind of found out we were all had a similar view in music, and we decided to start a band.
Yeah, so you all got together. You were like, we all like this type of music. So you decided to try to make that music, and you thought, gosh, what a good idea for us to make the music that we like to listen to.
Yeah, we thought since we all have no experience in it at all, we would be really good at it.
Yeah. Your local scene of Pendergrass.
Yeah. How'd you know that?
It's on your Instagram bio.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we are from Pendergrass, Georgia.
Yeah, you did.
That's where we originally started practicing, and we're going to stick to it and see where it goes.
Okay, yeah, we noticed that you guys, when we went onto your Instagram, which is the only place we looked, that you have a lot of flyers and your names are on the flyers. So does that mean that you're playing the shows, or does it mean that you just show up, plug in your instruments, and hope for the best?
Yeah, the second option.
Okay, yeah, you guys seem really unified on that. So why should someone go out and go to one of your shows besides out of boredom?
Well, there's so many reasons. There are a lot.
Are there?
There's so
Ooh.
I can't even begin.
I can.
All right, go ahead, Jamari.
We have
Oh,
fun.
Fun. We have fun.
That's the number one.
1.
2, we include everybody.
Inclusivity.
okay.
You add one, Arhenis. You add one. You add one.
Add one.
Yeah, add one.
Terry, what should we have? Enjoyment.
Enjoyment. That is different than fun. They're
Yeah,
separate things.
Yeah, they're separate.
You see, having fun is like you feeling it, but enjoying it is like you actually have a good time.
It's a life experience.
Experience. We provide an experience for people who want to experience things.
Experience getting knocked out.
Yes, unconscious.
Yeah.
Waking up in a coma 5 years later.
Yeah, wait, what?
Sorry.
That hasn't happened yet, but
will.
we're hoping. For the press, it'll be huge. Yeah. It'll be huge for the press.
Huge for the press. Yeah, the hardcore subreddit will love it. Yeah. You know, you said one thing about how you include everyone, which is great, but we are a little concerned because if you have like a crowd of like 10 people, which we imagine is huge for you, is it hard to just not include everyone? I mean, you'd have to include everyone in such a small group. It would be kind of awkward if you were like, that one isn't allowed.
Well, sometimes we tell the elderly to, take a few steps back, so maybe that can be seen just so they don't get hurt, but we don't want a liability is all.
So you're looking out for the old people in the crowd. Do you think that the old people still going to hardcore shows are ruining things?
No,
I wouldn't say so. I've seen some postures and crowd goers.
The pitch in your voice went up to make us seem like maybe not. Maybe
It depends on the old person. I'll say that. So like,
it depends on the old person.
Your case scenario, you're an older, you're getting there. You're getting there. So I mean, I didn't feel like you being at our show was like weird or wrong. You're kind of getting there, but
okay.
For right now, you got a few more months or.
Yeah, we got a few. Yeah, at least a week or two before we're thrown into the back. Yeah, right. Definitely. Yeah, it's.
But that's for your own safety, for your own good.
Yes. And when you hear the old people, that's totally not us. Talking about the younger people at shows. Why do you think that they get so annoyed with the younger, with the little champs like you?
They don't have the energy to keep up.
Yeah.
Can't keep up.
Okay.
They're jealous.
Can't keep up.
Yeah.
They're jealous? Have you seen your hair? But, honestly, they might be, the guys are probably jealous of your hair because the hairline is still here. And not.
Yes, it is. It is. Yeah.
We did see you play a show with old people. Unfortunately. What was that like?
Yeah. Who are you referring to?
Well, we saw you play a show with Meadows and, oh gosh, what is their name?
Well, that's why I asked, because I can't really remember.
It was these old guys. It was these
darn
old. It was like an old.
You got that darn itch, something like that.
The darn itch. Yeah, that sounds about right. He was yelling on stage. He seemed so angry about things.
He was mad.
Really sure what. We weren't paying attention. But there were people. But he was old, and you were playing a show with him. So what is that like? Is it a lot of like, hey, don't pick up that amp, your back is going to go out, or anything like that? Or is it, or do you think it's more of like a charitable thing?
Yeah, I feel like we're kind of giving them their shot at like playing a young, lively show where people like actually want to be there.
Yeah.
We feel like we're giving them that chance.
Yeah, that's so sweet. Gosh, people these days, they say that the kids, they don't understand how to be kind, but you're proving them wrong. You're like it's like Meals on Wheels, except you're letting old guys still play hardcore shows so they still feel relevant in today's changing world. So, what are your plans for 2025? which is this year. This year is 2025.
Oh God, here we go.
What are our
We're
plans?
planning to do more of those and put music out.
It's gonna drop.
Ooh,
We're gonna drop before the party.
I feel like this is the two voices in my head talking back to one another.
I think we're gonna drop in like a month.
2 months, 3 months, 4 months,
2 months.
5 months next year.
Next 2 years?
2026 is the year of Found Guilty.
It was supposed
We
to
already
be this
messed
year.
up this year.
Did we?
No, last year was practice.
Yeah.
This year
Yeah.
is practice.
This year is also practice.
Yeah,
year.
yeah, we're practicing. We're practicing next
But
year.
next year.
Next
Yeah.
Next year is
Hopefully.
next year is
we
the
should understand it.
We have time before we're old, so might as well practice now.
Are you sure it sneaks up on you?
Yeah. No, but in reality, we hope to release some new music pretty soon here, within hopefully the next 2 months. We have one demo out right now, but hopefully this new music will kind of showcase our sound a little better moving forward. So we're excited to get heavy.
Ooh. And where can people listen to your music now if they
Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube Music. We have all the good streaming platforms. We're pretty popular everywhere, so it's not gonna be hard to find us.
When it comes to your music that you want to make for this year, unfortunately, what kind of is there a message or anything that you want to put out with your music, or do you just want to yell into the microphone and hope someone yells along with you?
Well, if you weren't aware already, Found Guilty is a Christian band. I heard that's kind of one of your favorite things is hardcore Christian
yeah.
music.
Gosh, we just can't get enough.
Right.
Yeah.
It's on the up. It's on the up now, though. It was, early 2000s, like the peak Christian heavy music.
We're gonna put it back to what it used to be.
We're bringing it back to where it should be, but really we just want to spread love, and we want to make sure that the Christian people who enjoy heavy music are represented just as much as everybody else.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that is so good. You can be like, if you don't get close to the stage, we don't think you're going to get into heaven. You could always try that one.
That is just one of the struggles of being a Christian hardcore band is I feel like I can't be angry, but at the same time I am angry, So there's a way of, steering that emotion in a way that we can also be nice.
Yeah, I mean, you can be angry about things, you could be mad that Chick-fil-A isn't open on a Sunday.
Really good points.
Yeah, we're full of really great points at all times. It's all up here. So and by the way, we just realized that we don't know any of your names. Can you tell our viewers whomst you are? And maybe what what position you play in your little league softball team.
My name is Gray, like the color.
Oh.
Grey. It's not Greg.
Okay.
Okay. Who's next?
I'm G-Ray. I play guitar and
Yeah. Okay, well that's good. And the other two, do you exist, or are you just a hologram in the back to make it seem like it's a full band?
My name is actually Doodle. I'm Jamari. I'm a drummer. Yay.
And I'm
Okay. Wow. That went really well.
This 4-piece has just turned into a 1-piece. I'm releasing solo music moving forward.
Yeah, that seems like that's the progression of how these bands go. Yeah, you're gonna have an acoustic solo set pretty soon and opening up for Anne Berlin or something.
I forgot to mention I can't play any instrument or can't do anything. I just
trumpet.
oh,
I can't play the trumpet, but that doesn't really.
It does.
it does.
It
I
does.
just
You can play the maracas, dude.
I mean, bro, this one band from New York used the banjo.
Which one?
the banjo.
Banjo.
It's actually a pretty good idea.
No.
Don't do
Write that
it.
down. No, I just get up on stage and scream. That's pretty much all I do.
Okay, but hey, maybe with your trombone playing you can turn into a ska band.
trumpet, and we would love to. You know, Five Iron Frenzies, they're old, they're still killing it. We'll allow them in our show if they really want it.
Yeah, I'm sure that they would just they're on the phone right now. They're like, please get us on this show with these guys. Okay, so is there anything else that you would like our numerous confused viewers to know?
Bro, what are you doing?
I'm thinking.
Think hard.
Okay.
Come to a show. Give us a try. You'll never know until you
Yeah, don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah. So even if you're old,
Yeah.
This is why I'm anti-social.
Go word.
Yeah.
Even if you're old, you can go to their show.
You can mosh
Okay.
too.
Well, perfect. Even if you're old, you can mosh too. You just need to take a few more aspirins after.
Yeah.
All right. So thanks again to those little kids that hang out with Peter Pan, found guilty. You can find them on any show they can find. Even if you're old, you're allowed to go and you can listen to their music on Spotify or Apple Music or anywhere you stream music. And maybe in 2, 3, 4, or 5 months, you can listen to more new music, or you could do none of those things. The choice is yours and yours alone. And we'll see you next time.